The jungle slumbers. A blanket of mist muffles every sound. A new day is dawning, but not for the faint of heart. This is a world of raw beauty, a place of hidden dangers. The air hangs heavy, thick with moisture. The first rays of sunlight pierce the canopy. A symphony of life is about to begin. Listen closely. Can you hear the rustle in the undergrowth? A predator is on the move. The jungle is a dangerous place. Only the strong survive. But within the chaos, there is balance. Every creature has its role to play, from the smallest insect to the mighty jaguar. Join me now as we journey into the heart of the jungle. We'll witness the drama unfold, from the break of dawn to the fall of night. Get ready, adventure awaits.
The first rays of sunlight touch the forest ground. A new day begins. The jungle ground is still cool. The air is thick with humidity. A lone leaf falls. It breaks the silence. A signal. The jungle is waking up. Insects, disturbed by the light, stir from their slumber. A spider, hidden beneath a leaf, waits patiently. It hasn't eaten all night. It feels the vibrations of its web. A trapped fly struggles. Breakfast is served. The jungle is a dangerous place, especially for a small creature. But life finds a way, even in the most unexpected places. High above, the canopy is bathed in golden light. The birds are awake. Their calls echo through the trees. A cacophony of sound. A new day has begun. A flock of parrots soars through the sky. Their feathers flash vibrant colors. They are a kaleidoscope of green, red, and blue. A spectacle of nature's beauty. A troop of howler monkeys joins the chorus. Their calls are deep and resonant. They can be heard for miles. A territorial warning. This is their domain. The jungle orchestra is in full swing. A celebration of life. A symphony of sound. A reminder that this is a world teeming with activity. The canopy is a hive of activity. Monkeys swing from branch to branch. They are agile and playful. Their calls echo through the trees. A constant chatter. A family of spider monkeys moves gracefully through the branches. Their long limbs give them an almost supernatural reach. They are masters of their domain. Insects buzz and whir, their wings catching the light. Butterflies, like flying jewels, flit between the flowers. They are a kaleidoscope of color in the dappled sunlight. The canopy is a world of its own, a place of vibrant life and constant movement, a stark contrast to the stillness of the forest ground.
The jungle is a dangerous place. Every creature must fight to survive. Predators stalk their prey. The balance of life hangs in the balance. A jaguar emerges from the shadows. Its coat blends seamlessly with the undergrowth. It moves with a grace that belies its power. A silent hunter. A herd of deer grazes nervously at the forest edge. Their ears twitch, alert for any sound. They are aware of the danger lurking nearby. The jaguar tenses. Its muscles coil like springs. It's ready to pounce. The hunt is on. The drama of life and death unfolds. The sun climbs higher in the sky. Heat radiates through the dense foliage. The air hangs heavy, thick with the smell of damp earth and decaying leaves. The jungle ground becomes a sauna. The morning mist has evaporated. Only patches of sunlight penetrate the dense canopy above. The jungle is a mosaic of light and shadow, an ever-changing pattern. A giant anteater, oblivious to the heat, uses its long claws to tear open a termite mound. Its long, sticky tongue, a natural fly trap, laps up the unsuspecting insects. A feast fit for a king. Life in the jungle continues, unfazed by the oppressive heat. Animals adapt, finding ways to thrive in this challenging environment. It's a constant battle for survival. Even in this unforgiving environment, there are moments of tranquility. A troop of monkeys huddles together, grooming each other, a sign of affection and trust. A sloth, clinging precariously to a branch, finally moves. It reaches out, its movements agonizingly slow to grasp a juicy leaf. Its metabolic rate is a marvel of nature. A family of brightly colored macaws perches on a branch, their feathers a dazzling display against the green backdrop. They preen their feathers, a symphony of squawks and whistles filling the air. These peaceful interludes are a reminder that the jungle is not just a place of danger. It's a place of incredible biodiversity, where life finds a way to flourish even in the most challenging of circumstances. Section 3. The Art of Survival. Survival in the jungle is a delicate balancing act. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, has its role to play, and its own unique way of surviving. Camouflage is key. A stick insect, perfectly disguised as a twig, sways gently in the breeze. It's almost impossible to spot, a master of disguise. Poison is another weapon. A brightly colored poison dart frog, its skin a warning to predators, hops across the forest ground. Its toxins are deadly, a small creature with a powerful defense. The jungle is a constant reminder that nature is full of surprises, and that even the most vulnerable creatures have developed extraordinary ways to survive. Section 4. Hidden Dangers. The jungle is a place of hidden dangers. Beneath the surface, beauty lurks a constant threat. Predators lie in wait, their senses honed for the slightest movement. A boa constrictor, its scales blending seamlessly with the forest ground, lies coiled around a branch. Its eyes, cold and calculating, never leave the unsuspecting rodent foraging below. A troop of peccaries, their sharp tusks a formidable weapon, rumbles through the undergrowth. They are omnivores, unafraid to defend themselves against any threat. The jungle is a constant reminder that life and death are inextricably linked, and that even the most powerful creatures are always vulnerable. Section 5. The cycle continues. As the day wears on in the jungle, there's activities. Leafcutter ants, a marvel of nature's efficiency, march in a seemingly endless column. They carry leaves, many times their size, back to their underground nests. A troop of monkeys descends from the canopy to drink from a jungle pool. They are wary, constantly on the lookout for predators. Their thirst is quenched. They disappear back into the safety of the trees. The cycle of life and death continues. Insects pollinate flowers, their buzzing a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of this ecosystem. Birds of prey soar overhead, their keen eyes scanning the ground for their next meal. The jungle is a symphony of life, a complex web of interactions between predator and prey, plant and animal. A delicate balance that has existed for millennia. As the shadows grow long, the jungle prepares for the night. The air cools, a welcome relief from the oppressive heat of the day. The light begins to fade. A family of capybaras, the largest rodents in the world, gathers at the water's edge. They graze on aquatic plants, their webbed feet allowing them to move easily through the water. High in the canopy, a troop of howler monkeys begins its nightly chorus. Their calls, a mix of roars, barks, and howls, echo through the jungle, a haunting and unforgettable sound. The jungle is a place of constant change, a cycle of day and night, life and death. And as darkness descends, we are reminded of the power and mystery of this incredible ecosystem.
The jungle is transformed as twilight descends. The vibrant colors of the day fade. Shadows lengthen, stretching across the forest ground. A hush falls over the land. A new chapter begins. The air, still thick with humidity, starts to cool. The cacophony of the day gives way to a different kind of music, a chorus of chirps, clicks, and rustles. The night is almost in. A lone bat, a pioneer of the darkness, flits through the fading light. Its echolocation, a series of high-pitched clicks, bounces off the trees. It's mapping the jungle, hunting for insects, a master of the night. The jungle, once teeming with diurnal life, now belongs to the creatures of the night, those who have adapted to thrive in the darkness. Join me, let's explore their world. As darkness deepens, the jungle with nocturnal creatures come out. A pair of glowing eyes stares from the undergrowth. An owl, its feathers the color of tree bark, swivels its head, its gaze fixed on its prey. A rustling in the leaves betrays the movement of a pangolin. Its scales, overlapping like armor, shimmer in the moonlight. It uses its long, sticky tongue to lap up ants and termites. A walking pine cushion. High in the canopy, a slow loris, its movements deliberate and silent, creeps along a branch. Its large, forward-facing eyes give it excellent night vision. It hunts for insects, small reptiles, and even bird eggs. A nocturnal primate. The jungle night is a haven for the unusual, the unseen, the unheard. These creatures, often overlooked during the day, reveal the true diversity of this remarkable ecosystem, each with its own unique adaptations for survival. Section 3. A blend of sounds. The jungle night is far from silent. It's a blend of sounds. The incessant chirping of crickets provides a constant backdrop. A chorus of clicks and whistles fills the air. A distant roar, deep and resonant, can send shivers down a spine. A jaguar, the apex predator of this domain, is on the prowl. Its calls echo through the trees, a chilling reminder of the dangers that lurk in the darkness. The haunting hoot of an owl pierces the night. It's a sound that sends shivers down the spines of small mammals, for they know what it means. The hunt is on. The jungle night is a sensory experience, a tapestry of sounds of survival, of predator and prey, and of life and death. It's a reminder that the jungle can be considered as untamed. Section 4. Under the starry canopy. The canopy, a dense ceiling during the day, transforms under the night sky. Millions of stars twinkle above, casting a faint glow on the forest ground. The moon, a celestial spotlight, illuminates the jungle in an ethereal light. A flying fox, also known as a fruit bat, glides silently overhead. It's a vital pollinator in this ecosystem. Its wingspan can reach up to 5 feet, a true marvel of nature. A tree frog, its skin a kaleidoscope of colors, calls out from its perch on a leaf. Its calls, a series of chirps and trills, are amplified by the humid air. It's searching for a mate, its voice a beacon in the darkness. The jungle night, bathed in moonlight and starlight, reveals a different kind of beauty. It's a time for reflection, for listening, for appreciating the wonders of the natural world. Section 5. The silent hunters. The jungle night is a time of heightened senses. Predators, their eyes adapted for low-light conditions, stalk their prey with stealth and precision. The element of surprise is their greatest weapon. A python, its body a symphony of camouflage, lies in wait on the forest floor. Its heat-sensing pits allow it to detect the body heat of its prey, even in complete darkness. A silent, deadly ambush predator. An ocelot, its spotted coat blending seamlessly with the dappled moonlight, moves silently through the undergrowth. Its keen hearing picks up the slightest rustle, its sharp claws extended, ready to strike. The jungle night is a game of cat and mouse, a constant battle for survival. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, life finds a way. As the night progresses, the blend of sounds begins to change. The insistent chirping of crickets softens. The calls of nocturnal creatures fade. A new light begins to creep over the horizon. The first hint of dawn paints the eastern sky with hues of purple and orange. The stars begin to disappear, their faint light swallowed by the approaching day. The jungle prepares for a new day. Birds, their sleep disturbed by the approaching light, begin to stir in the trees. Their calls, initially hesitant, gradually increase in volume, heralding the start of a new day. The jungle night, a time of mystery and wonder, comes to an end. But the memories of this time, of the creatures that rule the darkness, will linger long after the sun has risen.
As the jungle awakens once more, bathed in the warm glow of the rising sun, we're reminded of the incredible resilience of this ecosystem. From the smallest insect to the mighty jaguar, each creature plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of life. We've witnessed the drama of the hunt, the struggle for survival, the constant interplay between predator and prey. But we've also seen moments of tranquility, of cooperation, of sheer amazing beauty. The jungle has blended sounds of life, a complex web of interconnectedness that has evolved over millennia. A place where every creature, plant, and even the very air we breathe is dependent on the other amidst the hustle and bustle of our own lives. That there are places on this planet where nature still reigns supreme, where the rhythm of life is dictated by the rising and setting of the sun, the changing seasons, and flow of the natural world. The jungle is a stark reminder that we humans are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all are ultimately derived from the natural world. When we lose sight of this fundamental truth, when we begin to see ourselves as somehow above or separate from nature, we do so at our own risk. The destruction of the rainforests, the pollution of our oceans, the extinction of species, these are not just environmental issues. The web of life is intricate and interconnected. Every thread, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, plays a vital role. When we tug at one thread, we risk unraveling the entire tapestry. The jungle, in all its raw beauty and untamed wilderness, serves as a potent symbol of this interconnectedness. A reminder that we are all connected, and that the choices we make today will determine the fate of our planet for generations to come. The indigenous peoples who have called the jungle home for centuries understand this interconnectedness better than anyone. They have lived in harmony with nature for generations, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the forest. Their knowledge of the medicinal properties of plants, their sustainable hunting and gathering practices, their deep respect for the natural world, these are lessons that we can all learn from. They are the true guardians of the jungle, and their voices deserve to be heard. But their way of life, their very existence, is under threat. Deforestation driven by greed and short-term profit is decimating the rainforests at an alarming rate. Illegal mining and logging operations are poisoning rivers and destroying habitats. The time for complacency is long gone. We can no longer stand idly by while these precious ecosystems are destroyed. The future of the jungle, and indeed the future of our planet, depends on our actions today.
The indigenous peoples have always been the stewards of the jungle. Their wisdom and practices are invaluable in preserving this delicate balance. It's crucial that we support their efforts.
So, what can we do? How can we, as individuals, make a difference in the face of such overwhelming challenges? The answer is understanding that even small actions, when multiplied by millions, can have a profound impact. We can support organizations working to protect the rainforests and conserve biodiversity. We can reduce our own ecological footprint by consuming less, wasting less, and making more sustainable choices in our daily lives.
We can use our voices to raise awareness about the plight of the rainforests and the indigenous communities that depend on them. We can educate ourselves and others about the importance of conservation and sustainable living.
The future of the jungle, and indeed the future of our planet, is in our hands. Let us act with courage, compassion, and a deep sense of responsibility for the natural world that sustains us all. Let's protect our planet's ecosystems for generations to come. Thanks for watching Abounding Domestic and Wildlife Animal Species. Please like, share, and subscribe.